What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy, and this is One Piece! Episodes 490 and 491. Apparently, still Marineford. I thought it was over, but it's not. We're gonna stick here, which is weird. I figured it would be not Marineford, because I thought we were gonna follow Luffy. I didn't figure we would, like, stay with other characters, but apparently we are, so that's cool. I'm really worried about Kobe. Does Kobe get, like, kicked out, and then Kobe goes and becomes a Straw Hat? Because he's been, like, de-navied? Because I could see that happening, right? Akainu being like, dude, you're not a Marine anymore. GTFO. And Kobe's like, well, I guess I'll go be a Straw Hat. I don't know. We'll see. If you want the flowing through action, you got to go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But I want to dive in, so let's do this. Why are we getting static? Can you just imagine the slime everyone would have everywhere having to put their transponder snail? Like, unless they're dry, but snails aren't, like, fun to touch. Yeah, Navy crushed. Not gonna lie. Oh, we have to watch the Navy celebrate? Disgusting. Ace just died, and I have to watch these slave trade defending buttholes celebrate? Wait, all the rookies showed up? Interesting. Y'all need to turn around and run. Interesting. I mean, depending on who Kaido is. Is her ship a cake? Ooh, what is the catch? I love that their aesthetic is pretty sick. Why is that odd? Just means he's alive, my guy. Big Ma'am. Okay, I was right about Whitebeard. Big Ma'am? Who's Big Ma'am? Does Blackbeard immediately become an emperor, or is there, like, do you have to have an empire? Like, does emperor in the New World, do each of the emperors have their, like, because they keep talking about how Whitebeard's territory will dissolve. Does Whitebeard have, like, I guess maybe the Marines headquarters is over here. Maybe there isn't a lot of Marine presence in the New World. So curious. I'm, like, sad we lost, but, like, this music, it's so good. Are we gonna see Dedan find out that Ace is dead? Like most mysteries, some facts are trimmed off. That's the most real thing One Piece has ever said. Ah, yeah. Yes, please, sail away from our island. Go, goodbye. GTFO. The Food Vaulton Island, okay. Right. Oh, shit. People are gonna attack all the Whitebeard's fucking protection spots. Oh, shit. So yeah, he's like an emperor. Okay, cool. I feel like I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry. What's with the goat? Does that mean that Bon Clay is alive? And not there? It's literally a disaster. Ooh, okay, we're flashing back. What's up? Oh, God. Yeah, Sengoku, they were right in front of you. Like, today.
一人どこかの国に紛れ込むだけで人々に及ぶ危険度は人体だ。
Well, the people will be in grave danger, but also the idea of the Navy victory will get lost really quick, right?
世界政府よりこのレベル6の件は包み隠せと。
Yep, there it is. See, that's the problem, right? You just beat Whitebeard. You have this weird moment of power and success and victory and like momentum. And if you reveal that Impel Down's most dangerous criminals are free, you lose all of that immediately. People are like, who cares about the war? The war was on your island. Those people are coming to my island, right? Damn. In a weird way, like the war is so inconsequential to the world. Not really, because it like changes the Whitebeard territory. Like there are those impacts, but the people all of those criminals getting out of Impel Down might literally be worse for the wider population than the events that happened here. Well, except for Blackbeard. That's yeah.
無理や。お前はもう七部会の称号を背負う力不足。
Doflamingo is out here fucking.
誰の差し金だ。
Doflamingo, you cheeky fuck.
もっと上だ。
Higher up the ladder. Who the hell do you work for?
なんだこの暑さ。耐えられないよ。黙ってろお前。
Maybe don't wear fucking jackets.
こうなったら見せてよ。
Oh god. Beppo, come on, man. Be better. This is disgusting. Oh, they listened. Yeah, all right.
ついた。右よし。左よし。正面。
Damn. Hancock is a freaking impeccable tracker.
安心するのじゃ。海兵たちは全員石にしてやった。
Hancock. She's good at this, man.
手をサラメに尾行させたのじゃ。
Sure.
やれることは全部やった。
つまり無事なのじゃ。
Not yet.
当然だキャブル。どこから声が。麦わらボーイはインペルダウンではすでに立つことすら。
Where did they come from?
カマーランドからニューカマーの総本残言。
I'm happy for him though. I hope Kamabaka's ready for him.
インペルダウンの囚人たち。
Looks like
Luffyが味方。
How did they get on your ship?
親切が不安なら何か理屈をつけようか。
I can come up with a reason. Interesting.
まだ動いちゃダメだ。手術したばかりで無理するな。
Jimbei. You have a fucking hole in you, buddy.
ノースブルー、トラファルガーローじゃな。マナータ、そんな体で動いて
No, no, it is not okay for him to move around like that.
寝てろ。死ぬぞ。
Nah, I'm good.
気絶したことはせめてもの防衛本能じゃろう。
His instinct forced him to lose consciousness. Ooh, that's dark.
そこの獣。デンデン虫はある
You
か。
fuzzy beast. Hancock!
ルフィの生存が政府にバレては必ず追っ手がかかる。わらわがまだ七部会であるなら安全に療養できる。
If they still see you as a warlord. You did break a bunch of pacifistas. You did some damage, Hancock. Shit. Damn. Fuck, man. Wow. That was a great episode. Like, you know, obviously didn't love watching the Marines celebrate, but they deserved it. They won. They had a good strategy. But yeah, so it's so wild. Like, this show is what, 489, 90 episodes in? That's where we're at. And we just finished the prequel for what the show actually is. Welcome to the end of the prequel of One Piece, right? Because genuinely, like, we're at the point now where, like, Luffy has kind of lost so much that he is now going to be a different character. He's going to head into the next part of his journey with weight and responsibility in a way he's never had before. The world is drastically going to change. It's sort of in the same way that, like, it's not really a prequel to One Piece, but, you know, you have, like, the Grand Line being kind of a prequel for the Grand Line, which is a very different show. And they have that lead up to now, and then I'm assuming the time skip is very soon. Because Luffy, has to process this grief, clearly has to level up, has to go train, has to go put in the work, right? And, like, if it can't be now. I don't know. I don't know when it is. I know it's going to be soon, though. You know, you feel it. The show needs that kind of... Because this is such a big ending, right? I don't even know how you do, like, a full arc after this before the time skip. If I didn't know there was a time skip, obviously I wouldn't feel that way. Just knowing that there is one, it does feel like this is the most sensical place for it to be. Luffy is so injured. He's, you know, got probably months of recovery ahead of him. So fascinating. So good. The danger of Blackbeard and the way that, like, the Navy thinks they've had this major success by beating Whitebeard, only to find out that, like, it's not really a success. It is. They won, right? They won the war, but, like, Whitebeard was maintaining a level of peace that the Navy was able to operate within without being viewed by the general public like they were failing, right? They were just at sort of this stalemate. And people are generally more understanding of a stalemate than they will be when Blackbeard starts to destroy shit. Blackbeard is not interested in going to Kaido and Big Mom and forming a peace, right? Whoever Big Mom? Big Mom would be funny because it's like Whitebeard calls everyone son and she calls everyone daughter. But I hope that Big Mom is a woman. It would be nice to have one of the 4 emperors be a woman. You know what I mean? That you know, some representation is good. Yeah, really fascinating in this. For so many reasons. Like, the implications of what was revealed in this episode, particularly the Impel Down stuff, is just horrifying for the military. They won this fight. They keep calling it a war. It was one fight. It was, like, maybe 2 hours. Maybe 3 hours tops, right? Calling this a war is, like, a stretch. This was a battle. The actual war is trying to get all of the people Blackbeard released back into prison. Trying to stop Blackbeard from doing whatever he's going to do. And they don't have the resources to do that, right? Like, they don't really have the ability to fight Blackbeard. How do you fight him? He's got 2 of the most powerful devil fruits. He has a team of people who are all so dangerous they were locked away forever. Like, he is so much more dangerous than Whitebeard was because Whitebeard wasn't actively trying to destroy shit. And, you know, that scene between Sengoku and his subordinate is so fascinating for that. Because someone in the world government is like, we got to hide this. We got to keep this a secret. How long are you going to keep it a secret for? There's a guy who's going to go around creating earthquakes. How long do you think that, you know what I mean? It's that dangerous thing. But also, if you reveal it publicly, you're screwed. The PR on that, terrible. You're going to get crushed. The Navy won this fight, but they did not win the day. Because the day started with Blackbeard breaking everybody out of Impel Down. And that's the part of the day the Navy really lost. And the only implication of that I actually care about is Bon Clay alive and is he out? Like, did Bon Clay survive? That's what I actually want to know. Let's watch next episode. Maybe we'll find out. Damn. Oh, God. Shit. Yeah, what did you expect? Honestly, I genuinely think the Navy should have planned for this. Although I guess they didn't expect Whitebeard to get out that... Because Sengoku's plan was to cut the video feed, so Whitebeard couldn't have said the One Piece is real, right? So Buggy really is responsible for all of this. Yeah, it's fucking brutal. Pirate Brownbeard. Is there a pirate with every beard color? Are we gonna meet like Redbeard and Bluebeard and... I don't know why you would take it. Like, if you're gonna take control of the island, don't destroy everything there. You know? You want them to be able to produce resources so that they can pay you protection money.
出迎えご苦労であった。こたびの桜花七部会でのお務め。
Oh my god, these girls are gonna see so many men for the first time. Trafalgar's gonna be popular on Maiden Island.
バナータとも別れがたいけど、バターシには王国で帰りを待つ多くのか。
That the queers got away with a whole ass Navy ship and a terracotta army of Navy boys. Next time we go to Kama Island, it would be very dark but very funny if there's just like Navy men pose statue-esque around the island. He's gonna... Wait, Ivan's gonna find Sanji. Does a different person go find each straw hat?
後ろの変な船に男が。
見ろ、女ばっかりだ。
Yeah.
許さん。ちょっと。
いい匂いがする。頭が暗く。
This can only end poorly.
加減船内に入らねえと死ぬぞ。
と医者であろうと男の立ち入りは断じてにあらぬ。
Do the women not have... Yeah, they've got doctors, okay.
すぐに見つかる可能性もあるのじゃぞ。一体どうすればよいのじゃ。
Can the ship just sit in the bay? Like, all the technology's on the ship anyway. Oh, there it is.
いつまでこんな狭い場所に隔離され続けるんだよ、俺たち。まったくだ。
Hey, you know what? Protect the ladies.
どうぞ。
どうも。
押さないでくださいね。
That is a big woman.
アフェランドラ。男どもと口を聞いてはならぬ。
Don't talk to men.
だからいいじゃねえか。ねえ、アフェランドロちゃん。
Yeah, I would shut up. She will kill you. Is there some weirdness in the Hancock Luffy thing? Yes. But she genuinely does care about him. You know what I mean? Like, she's put it on the line for him. Oh, Luffy. Oh boy. That music right there? Vibe shift. That fucking sucked. Well, I guess Trafalgar's not leaving till his ship is fixed, so. I do love that Jimbei is like, I'm just gonna sit down. Jimbei, you're the only one that can do this, man. You gotta get involved. Luffy's awake. He's losing his damn mind.
湾岸に停泊させただけですでに特例中の特例なのですぞ。
それは分かっておる
No,
わ。
but I'm in charge. My name is Bo Hancock, and I am the boss.
やられたもにょじゃ。泣く子も気絶する海賊女帝が恋煩いと。
I do love that Granny's like, no, you're too down bad. You can't go. You're too down bad. Girl, you were supposed to go no contact, and you broke no contact.
メスのくまいねえかな。
女人国だよ。
すいません。
Oh, Beppo. Damn, Luffy's so out of it he left his hat behind. That's crazy. That's the most concerning thing yet. Oh, Luffy, you're gonna run yourself into the ground, bud.
やっぱり夢見てたかな。
No, man, it was all real.
ごめんな。
Oh, God. You know what he needs? Is the Straw Hats. He needs his family back. I love Jimbei, love Hancock, but like,
夢じゃねえんだろ。
Oh, Luffy.
ああ、死んでしもうた。
At least he's not hurting himself anymore. There, yeah, he's so sad, but like, maybe he won't die now, which I would prefer.
次に会うときは海賊の高みだ。来いよ、高みへ。
Oh boy. Can you imagine being in the recording booth for that? The voice ace, she's asked, or of Luffy, she's asked to do a lot, and she crushes it. Like, it's an incredible vocal performance in this show. I've admired it the whole way through, but like especially with everything that Luffy has gone through, from like really from like Kuma booping everyone at the end of Sabaody to now, has been the best work, and just the best. And again here, like just absolutely devastating. Just devastating and haunting and so well done. The story's so well told, and Jimbei stepping in and just being just a calming presence, right? And just stepping in and saying the war is over, aces, and he doesn't finish it, but he does the right thing. There's this interesting. Clarence and I have been watching The Pit, which is this great television show on. We watched it on Crave, but in the States it's HBO Max. Or it was on Max. Now it's HBO Max. That's very confusing. And there's a lot of scenes of doctors telling people that somebody is dead, and that the way that you do that is you just are blunt. You just are factual and blunt. Because if you try and talk around it, if you give people a reason to think it is not true, they will glom onto that part of it. And it isn't actually helpful. It is also not helpful to be overly emotional, to be sad with them, right? It is the best, or the most helpful, to just be calm and honest. And Jimbei bringing that energy here is just perfect. And of course that's the energy he brings. Jinbei's great. Luffy's great. Ace was wonderful. And I don't think the grieving is anywhere close to done, but this is such an important first step, right? Luffy just getting to the point where he's not harming himself is huge. And hard to watch, and you know, painful, and I think just handled very, very, very well. I didn't enjoy it. I can't say enjoyed it. There are things in these episodes I enjoyed. I thought the comedy, most of the comedy worked. Grandma telling Boa and Hancock what she can and cannot do is a little weird. I'm like, Boa, she can just leave. Like, she's allowed to go wherever she wants. But other than that, I really appreciated the storytelling of the Amazons, and you know, the honesty of the men of Trafalgar's thing being like, I really want to sit silent. Like, look, all these women are in bikinis. Like, and Trafalgar not playing into that at all is very interesting. He's so chill. He's so fascinating. I find him to be very cool, because he's not like cool. He's chill, but not because it's like the show's trying to be like, look at how cool this guy is, which I can find a little bit like, you know, a little bit of a like annoyance in writing when they're like, look at how cool this guy is. He doesn't care. Trafalgar doesn't give me that vibe. He is genuinely motivated by something. It just isn't this, but he's committed to doing a good job at this. And yeah, he's just a fascinating character. Like, between him and Kid, they were kind of introduced as being around the same level at the same time. He's a far more interesting character to me than Kid is. Kid could get there. I you know, we'll spend more time with Kid at some point, I'm sure. But right now, Trafalgar is. I want to know what is going on with him. Why? And why does he keep saying that Luffy's going to be his enemy? You know what I mean? Like, and maybe it just is at the top, all those pirates are enemies. Maybe the four emperors do view each other as enemies, right? Shanks, Big Mom, and Kaido all are against one another. But yeah, just really fascinating. Because, you know, Luffy and Trafalgar, in my opinion, could have a relationship that is more similar to, like, Shanks and Whitebeard, right? If they get there. If they survive. Who knows at this point? You know, death is now kind of more on the table than it was previously for the show, and that's really interesting. Yeah, great episodes. Really great send off to the Marineford arc. Great way to end it here with Jimbei, who's really been a staple since Impel Down, right? And honestly, like, it's gonna be weird when he's not on the show as much. When he, I'm assuming, I think he sticks with Luffy until they get to Fisherman Island. But after that, like, I don't think he's gonna go to the New World with him, right? So I think it's gonna be weird when he's not here. I love his presence. It's so different from other things on the show. He's such an adult in the room, right? It's good. It's weird that Ivan's basically gone now. And obviously he'll come back. We'll go to Kama. I'm assuming he's the one who gets Sanji back. But like, yeah, it's gonna be weird without the two of them. They've been so wonderful. I love both of their characters so much, and their relationship with Luffy's so interesting. And it'll be nice every 300 episodes when we get to see them, But wild. Very, very, very wild. Good stuff. What a great arc. Just Marineford as a whole, right? Like, look, I'm critical of Whitebeard and his plan, clearly. But the amount of care that all of those people, all of the pirates brought into saving Ace, they really wanted to save him. They didn't come with a way to do that, but they really wanted to. And that is what matters, right? It is their intent that matters and not their execution. The intent of everyone involved was so beautiful and so moving, and the people who did survive, I genuinely think will be better for this happening. And it's so sad and it's so tragic, and the loss is unimaginable, but you cannot look at what happened at Marineford and not see how much empathy and care and love was in it, right? How much the coming together of the free peoples in this was based on genuine connection. And in this giant war to come that's predicted in the One Piece and the poneglyphs or whatever, or I don't know if it's in the poneglyphs, but I'm assuming that's what the world government's trying to hide. In that war, I think that the seed of camaraderie that was laid here will grow into something very important. And a lot of these characters are going to come back, and we're going to do this again one day. And when we do it again, it's going to be with the knowledge that we can do it from a place of love. We're just going to have a better strategy and a way to take out the admirals next time. And I can't wait for that. I also can't wait for that. I'm excited to have 600, 700 episodes of the show left. You know what I mean? I am, as much as I want to be caught up, the idea of having to wait for new episodes sounds really rough. Like, I could just sit down and watch it whenever I want to, or whenever I have time. And I'm excited to have, 2 more years of that before I'm caught up, or whatever it is, 2.5 years, or who knows. But anyway, this has been an incredible arc. Whitebeard was such a cool character, and I did love his contribution to the show. I loved Ace. It's so sad he's gone. I'm gonna start rewatching the entire show from the beginning in the dub, just because I want to rewatch. I want to get to Alabasta before season 2 comes out. So I'm gonna start having it on. I'm gonna do the dub because I'm gonna do it like while I do dishes and stuff, while I mow the lawn, and I can't watch the subtitles when I'm doing stuff like that. But I love Travis Willingham a lot on Critical Role. I'm a big fan of his. Grog in season 1 is just this really wonderful performance that I have a lot of respect for. And I'm excited to hear his Ace. It's going to be really hard to watch his performance as Ace as he dies, but I can't wait to get to that. And just to see what he did, and to see all these performances in English, right? I've loved the Japanese performances. I think the cast is incredible. But I'm excited to start watching the show again as well. I think I might do like arc reviews when I get through them. Like, I'll do a Romance Dawn review as a whole, as I kind of go through them a second time, talking with a little bit more knowledge of the future of the show and stuff. I'm excited to kind of start that journey. So look for that probably starting in like October, because we bought the house. We're moving in September to our new house. And so I don't want to commit to anything before that, but eventually I will get to that. And I'm excited to do it. This has been just awesome. Just some of the coolest television to ever exist. And yeah, it's just some of the coolest television to ever exist. Thanks so much for joining me. If you liked the video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is Boa Mother effing Hancock. Who else could it be? Who else could it be? She's saving the day. If you want to follow me on the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly. Do something nerdy night. Bye.